So the most important part of integration is the way you step back into your life. And I have developed a life for myself that's very serene. I live on the beach with my dog, away from temptation. I have a meditation practice. I walk 5-6 miles a day. And that makes it so much easier to integrate. Not everyone has that luxury. Very few people do. But integrating back into your life in a way that doesn't put those temptations in front of you, not hanging out with the people, not being around the people in environments that led you to the medicine in the first place, and really, staying away from your phone and the quick dopamine, increasing oxytocin, physical touch, being around people that you love, your pets, your animals, that's good. But really, like dopamine, you've just done a full dopamine serotonin, oxytocin reset with this medicine. But really the dopamine is like, stay away from the phone. Like I'm deleting all my social media apps during the day. Like I'll re-download it if I need it at the end of the day, but staying off that. I've got a little phone lock box I'm going to use. But like you've got this beautiful period of neuroplasticity, and the worst thing you can do is just like go back to your smartphone addiction, because then your neuroplasticity is just gonna make you crave that social media and the phone even more. And
but
so
it'll become your default because you have this period.
Exactly. So the key is to really stay off all that instant gratification, really focus on being present, and that's a huge thing for me. But I talked about the lack of temptation, but I stayed down in Akumal with one of my closest friends, and which is just an hour south of here, and we went out to Tulum on Saturday night, and I was like, because I was feeling really good. And it was amazing. I mean, it was one of the first times I could remember where I had nothing in my system, and I really enjoyed going out. And so
and you didn't want anything.
I feel like that's hyperbole. Like I think would I have had a better time? Probably, because that's my default way of partying. It wasn't even that I needed to get high or anything. It was just like, I just know how to enjoy myself like that. I'm still learning how to enjoy myself like this, and once again, so you kind of have to microdose the fun times, because, my default over 20 years has been to take substances when I go out. And so I think I can do it in small amounts and then build up a tolerance to going out sober. It's not something that comes naturally.
But your point is you could enjoy yourself without needing.
I enjoyed it. And one of my friends recently went sober, not using anything like this. He's like, I don't know how to enjoy concerts sober. And whereas for me, I think the neuroplasticity that the Ibogaine affords allows me to actually find enjoyment, kind of tap into that part of my brain that enjoys this work, get the dopamine rush that probably wouldn't have been available if I had just gone cold turkey from everything.
Right. You mentioned you're going to take a few months off all substances.
Everything. So it's the first time since I was 7 with no stimulants, mind-altering substances in my body. I mean, it's sad. It's a quarter century and I'm 33 years old. I mean, it's just such a massive amount of time. And, I started smoking weed when I was 12 and smoking when I was 12. And, I've been using substances my entire life. And, and they've served me to an extent. But the fact that I haven't ever had this period of absolute abstinence since I was, effectively a toddler is crazy, and something that I need to try out.
It's a beautiful gift to yourself.